Hey, what's up? My name is Lauren Hazel from the New York City area, and this is a special edition of marketing advice for e-commerce for the 2018 holiday season. Now, I decided to do this, spread some marketing knowledge, some advertising knowledge, because I shop from e-commerce stores, and there are certain e-commerce stores that I really like shopping at. I like get my shirts. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I like get my old cool stuff from them. And I've been noticing some things that these stores aren't doing. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this series and to give little bits of advice that you can use in your e-commerce store this season, especially since the time this is going out is going to be right before Black Friday. So it'll give you a little bit of time to get your act together. That way you can really maximize the effect of Black Friday, maximize the effect of Cyber Monday for you. Now you can take it if you want, or you can leave it right here. It's up to you, your business, your life. But I hope that you take it. Especially the stores that I shop in, because I would still like you to be around next year, because I got Star Wars Celebration and I need me more shirts. So without further ado, we're going to begin this thing. Look, if you have an e-commerce store and you have a shopping cart, which you should if you have an e-commerce store, right? You should have something called an abandoned cart sequence. What the hell is that? For if you're new to the game, if you've never used one before and you've been making all this money from the e-commerce business, but you don't know what that is, this is what it is. All it simply is this is what particularly happens quite often. People go shopping in your e-commerce store for whatever. They put items in your cart, and for whatever reason, they don't make the purchase immediately. They seem to abandon the cart. Now, there could be many reasons why they're abandoning the cart. Distraction, they don't have their credit card on hand, there's a glitch in your system so they can't make the purchase and they get frustrated, and so they leave the item in their shopping cart on your e-commerce site. Now, if you have a business that's really sensitive to inventory, if it's a physical product, that could be a big issue, right? So what you should have in place is what they call an abandoned cart sequence. Now, traditionally, this is a group of emails that goes out to remind people that they do have items in the shopping cart at whatever store and gives them a link to go and complete the purchase, right? That's traditionally what it actually is. It's a reminder system to try to get the sale instead of the person disappearing and never actually completing the purchase, right? Now, you have the opportunity to install a chatbot on your e-commerce site for most of them. And you can also have the e-commerce or the abandoned cart sequence plugged into your e-commerce chatbot. So not only can you hit them with email in their inbox, but you can also have the chatbot send out messages when they haven't done certain actions after a certain period of time. Now, it's a very simple solution. Have someone write out sales emails that are conversational, that allow not only remind people but help in converting, aka help in selling them back to getting to the site and completing the purchase. Creating a chatbot that's conversational, that sells them into completing the cart, reminding them, doing the same thing the emails are doing. It's all very simple, but there are so many e-com sites that I go to, stores, that don't have that in place. They don't have those reminders. Now, this is especially important because, look, like we're shopping in different places. I'm on Amazon, I'm on eBay, I'm on Walmart, I'm on this e-commerce site, I'm on that, because I'm buying different items. And the reason why I may not complete a purchase with you is because something happens and I got to put my phone down, or I got to close my, my MacBook out and go take care of a situation and completely forget that I got items in that cart. I do it all the time. Sometimes I'm on my phone and I'll buy stuff from a particular store, or I'll have things in a cart and then I'll shut it off because I have other things to do, and I'll come back to it if I remember later on. But if you have an email sequence going out that says, hey, Lauren, you forgot about this. Do you still want to buy? If so, click here and get this, or whatever. that would encourage me to go back and buy it. If you had a chatbot set up that did that, if you had the email sequence working in conjunction with that, you can actually get sales that you would have otherwise missed. Now, the fact that there's a whole bunch of e-commerce stores that don't have that set up means that if you have an e-commerce store and you watch this or listen to this and set it up, you will be ahead of the game of a lot of people. This is when you really start playing in the territory of Amazon, because this is stuff that Amazon is doing, okay? What other major e-commerce stores are doing. And you can do it too. You can have it set up, but there's a couple of things you need to know. Getting the right plugin for your particular site. Everybody's using different things. Some people use Shopify. Some people, mess around and use WooCommerce or whatever. There's different chat bots for those systems that you can use. Then you have to know how to write that particular script, which a lot of folks don't know how to do. So you need to get someone who's a direct response sales copywriter who can do that, as well as having the email sequence not only set up, but actually written in a way. You need the same type of copywriter to do that too. So once you get those things together, however, you will make that money back if your site is, one, getting the traffic, getting people coming to it in the first place. So this holiday season, this is just before Black Friday. You guys have a few days to go. Get this stuff set up. Get your chat bots together in your site if that's appropriate. If you don't want to do the chat bot, that's fine. But you must have the email sequence set up. Now, in case you want these things set up, or you have more questions, and you would like to have at least the email sequence, if not the chat bot, because you don't want to mess up the text stuff on your site. All you have to do is you can send me an email, and maybe we can set up a time and have a quick discussion to see what we can do in a short amount of period of time to get at least your abandoned cart sequence set up for your site. All you gotta do is go to Lauren, Lauren, at storybrandstrategist.com. That is Lauren, Lauren, at storybrandstrategist.com. Send me a message. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible to quickly set up a meeting to see if it would make sense to work together to try to get this sequence done for you in time for you to take advantage of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'll see you later. Peace.